Hi there, Retro25 with my latest update of the Transformers Prime reviews. Before we go in to my Transformers review, I have a box. What's in my box, you say? Let's have a find out. Got a set of keys. And let's open this. I'm opening it from the back because one, I am not going to show my address off. Believe it or not, I've got, let's see if it's the one I'm thinking of. Sorry, bit's hard to open. It really packed this one in. It really packed this in tight. And message to Ray, I love mess. Glad to see you back on the screen, young sir. Missed you a lot, and well, to see you on the mend. It says he's not feeling very well, so on the mend. And a couple more shout outs to people. Shitload of newspaper. Let's see. Yeah, my video is still on for 2 minutes. I'm still asking for 2 minutes worth of video. I've got 2 people, maybe a third, saying yes they are going to do it. And as you saw, it's not a Transformers review. It is, oh yes, the Max Solar Zord from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Completely encased. Yes, everything's there. Ready to go with my Lightspeed Rescue Megazord. Top half. Never mind me, I'm going to have a little play while I'm on camera. Yeah, today's episode, well, I'm a bit late with this week's episode. This episode review is called Hard Knock. I think that goes on there. Wait a minute. It doesn't go anywhere. But it's a sexy piece. Yes. Sexy. With its box, mint condition, stickers are 100%. As you see, it's got the Titanium Ranger, which was a American release only Ranger, not a Super Sentai release. So yeah, Hard Knock. It starts off as a continuation from last week's episode, recapping all about the Star Sabers legacy and the Alpha and Omega episode. So it's recapping on them 2 episodes, so you know it's going to be a continued storyline. And it's all about Alpha Omega. Starts off with the Omega keys. It's all about finding the last 4 relics, and we have appearance of Starscream again. So we're not going to tell you what that is at the moment. Yeah. Alpha Omega. Great episode. But we're not talking about Alpha Omega. We're talking about Hard Knock. Basically, it's just a episode that is not a lot of story into it, but it's all about a race. It's building up to the main ending, and we get a bit more of a development on a certain character, which I will get into later on. The Alpha Omega episode is basically, I keep saying Alpha Omega. Basically, Alpha Omega, through the Starsaber, Prime got a message from Alpha Trion about the Omega Keys. They are the last 4 pieces of the puzzle to revive a new Cybertron. So, Prime splits them off into teams. First one is, I think it was RC and B. Yeah, RC and Bumblebee. And the next team was Bulkhead and Smokescreen. Basically, what they had to do is try and find the Omega Keys, which are found, which are given out at the same time. I thought they were going to do what they did with the 3 middle episodes, with the Toxin, the Phase Shifter, and the Sound Blaster. But no, they put it all into one, and it actually worked because they focused on it. Megatron was going to send out Vehicons and Insecticons to get with Soundwave, but Knockout comes in and says, "Let me try and prove myself." Basically, like what Breakdown did to him in season 1. Megatron shuns him off, thinking, basically, why should I trust you? Saying, just to put me back in the good books. Okay, so Megatron gives him a chance, but Knockout takes the Sound Blaster from, I'm going to call it the Sound Blaster because that's what I'm thinking for some reason, Sound Blaster from Soundwave, and kicks the ass out of RC and Bumblebee, and he actually laid them down to finger rest. Then Bulkhead and Smokescreen goes into the middle of a forest, and Dreadwind, no, it is Dreadwing. Dreadwing is there planning a basic attack when Starscream hears about the quadrants, and he's trying to synthesize the red energon, and he complains like a little bitch, which Starscream is. Why is it taking so long to synthesize this energon? It takes longer to synthesize energon. than other Energon. So he only manages to synthesize one dose, maybe 2 doses. He even says himself for 1 trip, 2 trips. And basically, Smokescreen goes after the relic, and Dreadwind and Bulkhead are having this basically great brawl. It's a lot better than some of the brawls I've seen in this season, I have to say. My best one is the one between Hardshell and Bulkhead, and Hardshell against Wheeljack. But I hope to see Wheeljack back in this season with Smokescreen again. I just let a bit go with him. Sorry. Yeah. And basically, Dreadwing slams a bomb onto Bulkhead's back, and they brawl out, all out brawl, and Bulkhead manages to get the winning strike on him, and Dreadwind says to him, "You obviously don't remember what happened in our last encounter," and Bulkhead says, "Yes, I do." And he actually, as they were fighting, Bulkhead managed to remove the bomb from his back and place it back onto Dreadwind. But then you see the Shadowing Rush going towards Smokescreen and knock him out. And we don't know who this is or what this is. It's just, you see it about twice, and on the 3rd time he gets knocked out. Then he feels so bad when he comes to, and it feels like it's a blow to him. And when all the others are trying to saying it's not your fault, good times and bads, you shouldn't take it so personally, RC takes it one step too far and say it's not all about you, your personal records card, your scorecard, and it's not all about you, basically like a hotshot. And the Smokescreen was going on earlier, say, "Oh, I'm destined to be great things. I was working with Alpha Trion at the beginning, and then now I'm with Optimus Prime." Yeah, mind you of anyone? Yeah, I still look tired, so that's why I'm getting my glasses on. And then no, it was Ratchet who was the voice of reason this time, telling RC when to be quiet, when Ratchet's the other one that giving it out too much, and RC's the more voice of reason. I'm going to have a play of that in a minute. He just runs out to blow off some steam. Then soon, 10 minutes later, in the Transformers universe, of Prime universe as it seems, or an hour later, the final decoherence codes, or decoherence, or whatever you want to call them, of the last a Mega Key, because now the Autobots have one, the Decepticons have one, and Starscream has one. So there's one more to come out, and turns out it starts scrambling up, the cord starts scrambling up in front of them. They was confused, saying, oh, maybe a secondary second set of cords, but it turns out it was actually forming a picture, and the picture is actually Smokescreen. And then, well, Smokescreen is blowing off some steam. So I just had to get this out. While Smokescreen is blowing off some steam, he's captured by the Decepticon Soundwave, and basically Soundwave is doing a secret job with Megatron, trying to find the Autobots base, and they've actually pinpointed it to 2 places. This has to go on somewhere. Yeah, in basically judging where the last battles have been taking place, they've actually placed it down to a certain area from when Silas became Breakdown, and then Silas became, well, when Silas takes possession of Breakdown's body, and takes possession of Breakdown's body, and figures out where Raph lives, and they've tracked it down to that possible area. So Soundwave sends out Laserbeak under Megatron's command to figure out where the Autobots' base is, and ends up kidnapping Smokescreen, because the picture is, the last Omega Key is Smokescreen. So that's been left open for next week, and I just can't wait until I see next week's episode. But yeah. So also another couple of shout outs is to people. I've actually hit 85 subscribers. Another 5 more, I'll be coming up to 90, and 10 after that I'll be hitting my big one home. So my I also got a friend of mine, that I know from work. Always help her. She lives around the corner from me. We have a cup of tea and all that. Her son has started doing YouTube, and basically he's called Lewis Downborough. I'll put the link down below. Please check him out. Please subscribe to him. He's a lovely lad, and he has got a lot of potential of becoming one of the good YouTubers. Also, I want to say thank you to Rob, the follow. I was going to buy the Shockwave, but I was waiting until after you've been to the London meet. I'm really sorry I couldn't come because of problems, work, family, everything. But and I also want to say happy birthday to Mr. John35. Happy birthday, mate. I hope you enjoyed it, and oh, you enjoyed your day. And also, one more announcement to Mr. the one and only, the only god of all YouTubes. I have to say, he's one of the. He started after me, a little bit after me, and he is one of the biggest rising stars of YouTube, I have to say. And he is, in fact, a lot more entertaining than some of the major high-going YouTubers, and that is the one and only V Decepticon. Check his video out of Air Razor, Transmetal Air Razor, and also he's put up a new video of the, I think it's Dark of the Moon 5/ Bumblebee, I'm not too sure. Check them videos out. I'm going to put a link down below for the one and only, I have to say, he's not just the one and only V Decepticon, he's one and only God V Decepticon, so this is to him. Check his videos out, he's the best. If you haven't, watch him. So this is Rapture25 signing out. Peace. Bye.